in this area. This is just phase 1. In the next few weeks, we'll go to phase 2. This is about road infrastructure. So many things Mr. President has promised. We are taking them one after the other. I've told you here, if anything was not going to work, I would not be a party. But because I know Mr. President means well for this country, he wants the best for the country. That is why I said I would serve in his cabinet, because he has shown Nigerians that he feels their pains. Once again, I have told you here, if anything was not going to work, it would not be, or I would not be a party. But because I know Mr. President means well for this country, he wants the best for the country. That is why I said I would serve in his cabinet. So now you know why he serves in the cabinet of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that's because he believes that the renewed hope will benefit you and I, and he says that it's going to work, and the president knows about the pain or pains Nigerians are going through. What do you make of that statement? What do you think about what the former governor of Rivers State said yesterday? All right, and that's that. Let's move on now to the next big story. You must have seen this if you watched Politics Today, yesterday's edition, where Pedro Obaseki said that the PDP must, as a matter of urgency, suspend or expel Wike. Yeah. And he said it is because every attempt to bring about the reconciliation process has been truncated by the former governor of Rivers State, now the minister of the Federal Capital Territory. And he's saying that, Wike must go. For PDP to go to the next level, Wike must go. Wike must be removed from the party. As a matter of fact, another report does say that he has accused the former governor, now minister of FCT, of weakening the party structure, that is the PDP, so that when it comes to the presidential race in 2027, nobody would be able to withstand his pressure. And maybe he would just have, an easy way to get in the presidential ticket for the PDP. But what are your thoughts on this, really? What are your thoughts on this? Just so you know, Pedro Obaseki is the Director of Research, Strategy and Documentation of the People's Democratic Party's 2023 presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar. All right, so you know that now. And he's saying there must be an expulsion or suspension of Wike from the PDP with, alacrity, urgency. What's your thoughts on that? And I don't know why we keep dragging about this very issue. I mean, it looks like every week or every 2 weeks, someone will remember the former governor or the FCT minister, and there'll be the talk about expulsion from the party. But what is your take on what Pedro Obaseki has said about the issue? He says every attempt to reconcile warring parties, seems not to work because, maybe the former governor is not playing ball and has made it difficult for reconciliation to happen. However, he says that if reconciliation can happen, then it's a good one. It's a good one. But now to the final big story. You must have heard it as well. And that story is opposition parties concerned over distribution of palliatives in Rivers State. Opposition parties are very much concerned about distribution of palliatives in Rivers State. So, you know about the palliatives, the NGF in conjunction, I think it was NEC, the Economic Council, where the vice president is the chair. They had a conversation and they arrived at a resolution that palliatives should be sent across the 36 states. And I think they talked about trucks of rice and 5 billion naira. However, 2 billion naira has been released by the federal government. A part of that 5 billion naira is said to be a loan, while a part of it is a grant. 2 billion naira has been sent across the 36 states. Many of the governors have acknowledged receipt. Even our own governor has acknowledged receipt. Remember, I think the 1st of September, thereabout, or is it the 31st of August? The governor acknowledged receipt and said he was still, thinking of how to use that money appropriately. And then he set up a committee chaired by the Rivers State PDP chairman, Desmond Akawo, and the local government chairman, also part of that committee. I hear that labor and civil society organizations are also a part of that committee. However, there seems to be silence. Can I call it that? Because this morning, for instance, in the dailies, we saw Borno State Governor making headlines talking about 70 buses being bought so as to cushion the effects of subsidy removal and other things as well. We've also seen other governors talk about it. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has also said he's going to spend that money on transportation. A lot of people a lot of governments seem to be spending that money on transportation. Even the FCT minister, former governor of Rivers State, acknowledged receipt and said he was going to use that for transportation, a part of it for transportation, and other parts for other infrastructure. I think food as well. Yeah, food as well. So when you look at it, the silence in the state, I guess that's why the opposition parties
to thrive in a fast
have decided now that they would react to this, and they have reeled out their concerns. They've reeled out their concerns. Now, according to our 8-hour bulletin, opposition political parties in Rivers State have been speaking on the ongoing distribution of federal government palliatives in the state. Now, the spokesman of the SDP campaign council in the state, Betel Okojaja, tells correspondent Soibi Ruari that the committee should give feedback on how the items are being distributed to the people. So let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Should also monitor the process of distribution. If possible, set up a committee for evaluation, and that committee will be able to give an independent report from the real committee so that the governor will exactly know what is happening with the palliative. So I can only look out for my local government area and be able to find out if actually the people who needed this palliative to those who need this palliative, not just political party affiliate or political party members.
On his part, the spokesperson of the Labour Party in the state, Gogo Wellington, says his party will not monitor the distribution process because of how the committee was constituted. Also, the chairman of Action Democratic Party, ADP in Rivers State, Kendrick Christian, is calling on traditional rulers to avoid compromising the distribution of the palliatives sent to the areas. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, I'd like to get your thoughts on the big three stories. Yeah. Once again, the numbers 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp, use the number 0809-0306416. We're live on Facebook, Nigerian for PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH, and we're active on X. This is Hard Facts with Kalada Kurubatabo. Good afternoon.
You've got big dreams, but you know it'll take hard work, determination, and sweat to achieve them. That's why you need Dubai antiperspirant deodorant with 48-hour protection. Dubai keeps you unapologetically fresh and confident every day. Dubai. Sweat it, don't smell it. Get Dubai antiperspirant deodorant today. Dubai is endorsed by the Nigerian Association of Dermatologists.
Wow, what's that? It's not a smell. It's a feeling.
Yeah,
Just like confidence.
just like power.
Like all-day deodorant roll-on.
Yeah, like you.
Let your essence announce you. Buy your all-day roll-on today from stores near you.
You've got big dreams, but you know it'll take hard work, determination, and sweat to achieve them. That's why you need Dubai antiperspirant deodorant with 48-hour protection. Dubai keeps you unapologetically fresh and confident every day. Dubai. Sweat it, don't smell it. Get Dubai antiperspirant deodorant today. Dubai is endorsed by the Nigerian Association of Dermatologists. This is Nigeria's #1 talk radio station. Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. We are back.
And now, hard facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so 26 or about 27 minutes gone past the hour of 3. Conversations continue right about now. Remember, you're listening to Hard Facts with Kala Dakurubatabo on 92.3 Nigeria Info. All right, it's time for me to open the phone lines. I've reeled out the big 3 stories. Remember, I talked about the FCT minister telling us why he decided to serve in the cabinet of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he did say that the president feels the pain or pains of Nigerians. All right. And then the second one still has to do with the FCT minister, Pedro Obaseki, asking and calling for the suspension or expulsion of the FCT minister by the PDP. And yet again, I said earlier that the story has dragged on for too long, but he's trending. And so I brought it up for conversation. And then the third one has got to do with opposition parties in River State showing concern or the lack of it when we talk about palliative distribution, petrol subsidy removal, the palliative, all of that. You and I have talked about it before. All right, so we're looking at it again. 0817 923 0002. First number to call. 0817 923 0003. Second number, WhatsApp 0809 030 6416. Remember, we have a call screener who's going to take your name, your location, and patch you through to the studio. I've got Jude from Omuma. Jude, greetings to you. Welcome on the show. Let's get your thoughts now.
Yeah. Former Governor Wike, the FTC minister, giving us reason why he accepted the appointment, ministerial appointment, saying the president feels the pains of Nigeria.
Of course, yeah.
That's a bunch of lies.
Really?
Yes, bunch of lies.
How do you know? Jude, I want to know. I want to ask you a question. How have you arrived at that conclusion that it's a bunch of lies?
Okay, did you know the president as an APC man? Because he got the appointment. He got the appointment before the president rolled out whatever he's doing now. That shows he feels the pace of Nigeria.
But Jude, before he got the appointment, he has been shaking hands. He has been shaking hands with the president. So I mean, they could have talked about it. They could have talked about it.
That's right. They've been shaking hands with him, and the president revealed to him what he's going to do.
Possibly
before he accepted the appointment, Canada.
Yeah, possibly.
He revealed to him what he was going to do. The pace of Nigerians. He revealed all that to him before he accepted the appointment.
All right.
No? So he accepted the appointment because of what he thinks he's going to get.
Okay.
I say and over time. Because of what he is going to get, not because he feels the pace of Nigeria.
All right then.
No?
All right, Jude, thank you. I've got to move on now. Thank you.
Had been a president or under the platform of APC, unless he's telling us he has known him as an APC man before he appointed him as a president.
But I've just said they were shaking hands. But I get you. I get your point, Jude. Thank you very much. I've got to move on now. And also from Diob, welcome on the show. What's on your mind, please?
Yeah, afternoon. What I want to say is, former governor of Rivers said he accepts the ministerial position because he means he thinks means well for Nigeria. We are watching for him, and we are watching again. Him and Tinubu, Nigerians are watching, and he should stop talking and do the work. And PDP saying that they were expelling. They are making this as if Wike is very difficult somebody to respect the party. It's just one man. Expel him and let the party move ahead. What are they keep beating around the beach every day? They are making a headline. They were expelling him. Who is he? They say expel him and move ahead with the party.
All right.
Thank you. That's my contribution.
So thank you very much for calling in. Clinton's calling from Bori. Clinton, greetings. Welcome on the show.
Yeah, Kalada, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I would say that our former governor is simply an opportunist. He's a smart politician, so he cannot tell me that he saw the future.
Wait, Clinton. I want to ask you something. So someone comes to you and says, "Come work for me," right? Or "Come work with me." Would you not ask the person, what are your missions, or what is your mission, your vision, your goals, and all of that stuff?
Is he telling me that he didn't get the vision of Atiku? He didn't get the vision of Peter Obi? The truth is that the current president means well for Nigerians, and we also believe in his track record. And Wike knew that he stood a better chance to win the election. That was why he supported him.
Okay.
That's just the truth.
Okay.
Then, the palliatives, Canada, it's very unfortunate that there's nothing, we don't even believe in the palliative, because they will just give it to whoever they like. They are not following any process. In my local government, it has not even started. Thank you.
Are you currently in your local government?
I'm in my local government. I'm calling from Bori. I'm in my local government.
Okay then. All right then. Thank you, Clinton. Thank you, Clinton, for your time. I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, greetings. Welcome on the show. What is on your mind, please? Yeah, Frank, greetings.
On the statement of Pedro Obaseki, talking about suspending Wike. I laugh in a fair language because why I laugh the man who cannot even deliver his own state to PDP, talking about suspending persons that can deliver anytime.
It's not Godwin Obaseki. Frank.
Because he accepted to deliver APC. And this man, the man that the PDP is supposed to call and say, please, we have offended you. We have offended FAS in general. Please, let us make amends. And Pedro is talking about suspending him. Well, let me see whether PDP will stand if they try that move. Then for the one that President Buhari knows still our pain, yes, it's correct. Our president still our pain. That is why the FT minister yesterday the flag of phase one of phase one. Very soon they will flag up phase 2.
Okay.
So that is tell you that they are working to make sure that Nigeria will see the tomorrow better for Nigeria. It's not only when you are in opposition you criticize the ruling party. You work, pray for them. As if there is any help you get to render to them. Render to them. We have one Nigeria. That is all about politics. Not every time we say we are in a party B. If you have anything to do with the A, you don't do it. I like what my former governor is doing. He's an APC member and he's contributing to make sure that Nigeria grows.
All right.
That's my say.
All right. Thank you, Frank. I was trying to tell Frank that Pedro is not Godwin Obaseki because he was saying, why did he not deliver a state to the PDP? I was just trying to correct that. Clement from NTA Road, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Kalagan.
Yes, welcome. Welcome.
Let me also join the first caller that the first minister of is not elected.
What I didn't get you clearly. What did you say?
Let me join the circular to say that the minister of hospital is not saying the truth. That President Tinubu feels the pain of Nigeria.
Oh, okay, all right.
He is not saying the truth because if we want to go back to the statement that came out from the mouth of this minister, we know all those things now. How can somebody want to continue from the torture of the former president, referring to the current president? These are statements that was made in the past. But from this same mouth, and from the same mouth, you are still coming out to say something like this. Who are you talking to small children that will ask you, Uncle Father, buy me biscuits, and you will say, I'm coming? I beg.
All right, then. All right, thank you, Clement. I've got real gifts from Port Harcourt. Oh, my. Sorry about that, real gift. Let's read some messages now. Let's see. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. When you see a rat laughing at the cat, there is hole nearby. I suspect. You say you suspect. I can't use that word, but you tried to say that Wike is comes to an allocation. Pedro Obaseki should wake up from a slumber or dreams. Wike cannot be suspended or expelled from the party. Wike runs the party from the national level to the actually it is Dr. Pedro. This one says, good afternoon, Kalada. Only from Port Harcourt. All the psychophancy talk we have been hearing for decades, tenure to tenure of different administration, what has changed? Let the FCT minister do his work and forget it about all this grandstanding. By the way, when did he become the spokesman of the president? I've got Walter, and Walter is calling from Rupoku. Walter, greetings to you. Welcome on the show.
Me, my brother.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, I want to dwell myself on the palliatives we're sharing in our state, our state.
Okay.
And I know that before this time, there was a committee charged for that palliative sharing. And then two, the state governor arranged a monitoring team that involved parties. There are parties involved, some political parties involved. Even clergymen are involved in that monitoring.
Being concerned, I think there's a difference. Being concerned and complaining, I think there's a difference there.
You see, I would have said they should have hold on. When I think these things are going from local government to the world. And if you had information that this thing has been shared maybe in your community and it does not get to the people that are concerned, it is that time you have to come out maybe on air or any way, that you can get to the public or to the governor to know that this is not get to the people. Not now. I don't know why people, that's nothing, people cannot complain. Every time they will complain. Okay, does it mean if there's no palliatives, we will not go on? Instead of us to concentrate on the hardship, how do we get this thing solved? Then every day we talk of palliatives, the party doing this, party doing that. Unless you are there, and then that means the party will work well, or the palliative committee will work well, because you are not there. So I don't know where we're heading to, Canada.
All right, then. All right, thank you, Walter. Thank you for your opinion there. Walter is saying, why are they complaining? They should hold on. They should be patient. Elomba from Artillery, welcome.
I greet you, Canada.
Welcome.
I want to talk about governors say that Tinubu government will work. That's why he takes the job.
Yeah.
You see, let me say something. All of us see what transpired in the election. You understand? And how governor be speedy and working for English. So, as this thing happen now, he said that the Tinubu government is going to work. You know that we are not a baby. All of us are adults. We understand when something works and what makes things work. If this Tinubu government will work, we'll see what is building. we'll be hoping that by the time this thing is finished, then we'll have a better life. What they do now is they're repairing old refinery that already rust. Even that refinery work is not going to last. It's still got before 3 months to 6 months. Complaint will come.
What if it does?
Even if
What
it
if Lumba? What if it does last? What if it does?
I didn't hear you very well.
I said, what if it does? What if it does? Stand the test of time.
See, the main thing is that if you know that the time the president make a broadcast, he never mentioned refinery.
I just asked a simple question. What if it works? I mean, it's as simple as that. What if?
Come back again.
I asked a simple question. What if it works? It's as simple as what if?
Definitely, they're going to do gara-gara there. That gara-gara is not sustainable.
Okay. All right.
Are you getting me?
All right.
But what I'm saying is this. If this man mean well for us, by now, we don't see him.
All right.
The man just want to grab with him boys and leave us with our national of it. That's what is coming. We have already diagnosed it and find out where they are hidden.
What if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? Think about it. But thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. I've got to move on. I'm sorry, Gladsome. I kept you waiting for too long. I've got Muriel from Okrika. Muriel, welcome on the show.
Thank you. Canada, good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you. Welcome.
Thank you. Canada, concerning the Obaseki statement and our former governor, I'd like to say the PDP should tread with caution. They wouldn't want to take any decision that will lead to an exodus of APC members in Rivers State. And even there are some states too that they might lose members if they finally decide to expel or suspend.
But if
so
Meryl, if these people leave, the party will be in peace. Is it not better to be in peace than to be divided and have all of these people in the party?
Please, can you repeat it? Sorry.
Oh, really now? I said, is it not better to be in peace than to be divided and have all of these people in the party?
But are they not in peace, Canada?
Oh, okay.
The former governor is serving the country. They are in the country.
Okay.
If at the end of the day the former governor says that the country turns out well, it's not for the good of everybody. What is party? So what are we saying? Look, this party politician, the former governor works well and sees that the country comes out well. Will it not benefit the PDP members as well? So I think they should be encouraging their son or their man to do well, to make them proud. And if they play their card well, trust me, Kalada, it can even be their ears, their nose and mouth in that party. And concerning what's the next one? Is that right, Kalada?
All right, thank you very much. I've got Mike from Gokana LGA. Mike, greetings to you. Welcome. What is on your mind?
Kalada, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes. I want to talk about the way Obaseki saying that the PDP should expel the former governor of the state.
All right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that I think that the Obaseki is making a very big mistake to say that. Because why I say so is that Wike contributes to the party more than any other governor in the party.
So does that make him bigger than the party? I mean, contributing more.
No,
if that is true, I mean, contributing more than, does that make him bigger than the party?
No. Okay. What I'm saying is that that call, that Obaseki call, is not a good call.
Okay.
He's supposed to call concerning dialogue. How do we do and then move the party forward?
But I mentioned to you that he mentioned dialogue, he mentioned reconciliation, but every time it has been done, it's been truncated by the actions or the words of the former governor of Rivers State.
They should try it again.
They should try it again, okay.
They should try it again.
All right, then.
Because I am seeing this scenario where if they expel the former governor from the party, I don't think that the party may stand again. The man have the capacity. The 23 LGA and now the 36 states. The man have supporters.
So yet again, I would then ask you the question: is he bigger than the party? You said you claim. Wait now. You claim. You claim that is the biggest sponsor of the party. You also now have claimed that he is what did you say again? That is one with a large supporter base. So does that make him bigger than the party?
No, it's not bigger than the party. So, but what I'm saying is that they should consider some certain things.
Okay, all right.
Before they move to.
All right then.
Maybe expel or anything they are saying.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. I've got to go now. I've got Ikechi from Eneka. Ikechi, welcome.
Good evening, Kate.
Yeah, greetings to you. Welcome.
Yeah. KD, I would like to comment on the word by Wike when he became minister.
Okay.
My brother, you feels our pain. Let me take you back in time. Remember when Buhari came out and said, I feel your pain?
Yeah.
Tinubu has said the exact same thing. This government is no different from Buhari. Look, all these people think he's praises. This was how they were singing praises for Buhari. A publication came out the other day stating that the Buhari's administration was the most corrupt in the history of this country.
But it's been debunked by that administration. I mean, I think they attacked that publication.
Whether it was debunked or not, a young man who was a church card settler cashed into Buhari's administration, and the dude is a billionaire now. My brother, so many unanswered questions, so many things going wrong. We have a nation. We have 940 million at $1. And they say the best thing he did was to go to USA and call the monarch there and say, please allow Nigeria to come back now. And they lifted the ban.
There were other conversations, you know. They talked about agriculture.
I know.
Okay.
He went to G20 to discuss with different presidents. They made speeches. My brother, there's something they call individual success and communal failure. This is what many people who have been leading us have been experiencing.
All right, thank you very much. I've got the real gift calling back. Is calling from Port Harcourt Township. The real gift. Good afternoon to you. Welcome on the show.
Good afternoon to you, Chief K.
Yeah, welcome.
Chief K, if somebody want to tell you something, the first thing they talk when they see you. Chief K, if you see what I see today, the next way the person go tell you, no say a lie. The person no say anything. For me, tell Pedro Obaseki that we've heard these things over and over again. And we are told that it doesn't matter how long you leave a piece of food in the water, it will never become a crocodile. So why not expel the former governor of Rivers State, who is now FCT minister, so that every time people go rest, no say yes, indeed, the minister is not bigger than the party.
Okay.
Because every now and then, this one will come out, the other one will come and say, when time reach, which time go reach? Okay, Jinkitown, waiting they delay the killing of the dog. So for me, I think they should forget about this issue. If they cannot expel him, let them leave him. If they can, let them do each other rest and have a second phase on this PDP issue.
All right.
For the issue of the minister saying he accepted the appointment because he believes the president is ready to work. I agree with him on that one, because if you don't go close to a palm tree, you won't know a kernel that is ripe on that tree. But for say the president, they feel my pain. Let I talk of myself now. As I speak to you, before I talk of pain, I need oxygen so that I will feel breathe before I talk of pain. Thank you very much, Chief K.
All right, thank you very much, Real Gift. I've got Court from Choba. Court, welcome.
You're welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, quickly, please.
Yeah, my brother, I don't know why in Nigeria, in Africa, we always have this kind of operation that you did something, you contributed to the all party to build the party, to write the constitution of the party. Because you are above, you are one of the big fish, and you broke the law. They will be asking questions, either to tell you what you have done, or to say go out from the party, or suspend you from the party. Why are they seeking permission? Because nobody is above the law. That's one thing that is being done in this country. It cannot, because you're a big fish, you break the law.
All right.
You say you're above the law. Then when the other person who is a law member broke the law, then you say the law should take course itself. It doesn't go that way. We should continue to get this right here. Because this is where it starts that we are crying that judiciary is no longer hope of common man. How can the judiciary be hope of common man when the grassroots are not doing the right thing?
All right.
Because it's a big thing. But if you and me committed that crime now, nobody could have asked questions. They could have shown him the way. So they should show him the way out of the party. No matter who it is, the party will not die. One person cannot bring the party down.
All right.
Let us begin to get this right. That's my own thing.
All right, Court from Choba, thank you very much. On Facebook, let's go to Facebook now, read some messages. Remember, we're live, Nigerian Info PH. Gute NS Samuel says, I can't read it, says something about explain. Newton Ikure says, Wike explains why he accepted ministerial position, says Tinubu feels the pain of Nigerians. It is not today our so-called leaders have been feeling our pains, but I wouldn't fall for that broken record. Truth is, they are far disconnected from our pains. Do they experience power failure? Do they buy expensive fuel? Do they ride through our bumpy roads? Do they buy stuff from our regular markets? Do they visit our teaching hospitals for treatment? Have they been harassed by security forces? Do they? Oh, please, I'm not impressed. Mere platitudes. Thank God Ability Atwegbu says Pedro Obaseki, that didn't deliver any of PDP candidates in his state in the just concluded general election, is calling for Wike's suspension. Maxwell Tamino Dieprier George says, good afternoon, Kalada. You would have asked that guy that was complaining about the concerns people raised in respect of the palliative if they actually complained to him. Let's not tackle other people. But let's go straight, because just as for three big stories, Nigerians should disregard the appeal made by the former governor of Rivers State. He's only deceiving himself with rhetorics. Truth is, Tinubu doesn't care about the sufferings of ordinary Nigerians. If he actually does, by now, he would have reviewed most of his policies, which has caused economic downturn. All right, that's that for Facebook. There is another commercial break coming up. After the commercial break, I will read more messages, this time from the WhatsApp portal. Do stay tuned.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria in